Hello everyone, very good morning. Welcome back to the computer fundamental classes. In previous class we discussed about the generation of computers. Okay, so we discuss in details in previous class. What do you mean by generation of computers? What are the generation of computers? Okay, until now. So what are the hardware and components they are used? How it is changed? Okay, so those are all things we discussed in previous class, right? So now in this class we are going to discuss a basic computer organization, right? In this class we are going to discuss the basic computer organization. See here, just you have to observe the computer organization, the how computer is organized, or you can say the how computer is structured. Okay, you know already. You are sometimes you see the computer machines. Okay, laptops. Nowadays these are modern computers. Okay, so those computers or nowadays computers, how they organize, the what are the components, what is the task of that computers. Okay, how they are organized into form of a computer. Okay, so these all things we are going to cover in this class, right? So that is called as, we are going to discuss the basic computer organization. The basic computer organization. Okay, so mainly the computer system perform the main 5 tasks. How many tasks? The 5 tasks the computer will perform. Okay, what are those? The first one is the inputting, right? The first one is inputting, storing, processing, outputting, and last one is controlling. Okay, so these are the 5 main functions of computer. Okay, so that is computer system perform the 5 functions, the basic functions for which purpose they are using the functions for converting, right? The converting the raw input, right? That converting raw input. What is my input? The user which provides to the computer using some input devices like keyboard, camera, mic. Okay, so those are called as raw inputs. Those are called as raw input. So using that raw input, the how computer it converts to the output. So this is called as raw input. The how computer converts the raw inputs to the result. Results, or you can say output. How it converts the raw information, raw inputs, raw data using computer that provides the result. How it provides. Those all things performed by the 5 functions. Okay. So let us discuss what are the 5 functions here, right? So there are mainly 5 functions. One is, there are first one is here, I will write here 5 functions. There are mainly 5 functions of computer. What are those? The first one is, these are the important, right? These are important. Okay. The first one is inputting. First one is inputting. Okay. The second one is storing. Okay, so this is second function. The first one is inputting, second one is storing, third one is processing, and fourth one is outputting, and fifth one is controlling. Okay, These are the five main functions or basic functions of computer which is used to convert raw information to the useful information, raw input to the or raw information to the useful information, and presenting to the user. Where it is present, where it is displayed to the user, because user given to the input to the computer, then process it, perform up some task on that, then process the produce the output to the user. How it produced? Using these five functions. What are those? Inputting, right? Storing and processing, outputting and controlling. These are the five functions, basic functions. In your exam, final exam or annual exam or any midterm or assignment or anything, they may ask, write the five functions of computer. Write the five functions of computer. Then you have to write, you have to list these five functions, then you have to write explanation of these each and everything. Okay? So let us discuss one by one. What you mean by inputting, what you mean by storing, processing, outputting and controlling. Okay, let us discuss one by one. So here, inputting. The inputting means input, right? The input provides to the computer. Okay, so the inputting means the process of entering the data, and the instruction into the computer system. Okay, I'll write here. Okay, so what is that? Or you can say here. I'll write here. Just wait a minute. Okay. The first one is inputting. Okay. The inputting is the basic function of computer. Okay, this is the process of entering the data and information into the computer, or data or instruction into the computer. That is called as inputting. Okay, inputting is the process of entering the data. So what is the data? The data in the sense the inputs, raw inputs, which is provided by the keyboards, camera, mics. Okay, from the input devices or input units. Okay, from input devices. So which data is providing? Okay, data and instructions into the computer system. That is called as inputting. Yes, now tell me what you mean by inputting. Yes, tell me. The inputting is this own process, right? We can say this own process entering the data in the form of anything. It may be text, it may be images, it may be sounds. Okay, those are called as, we can say, raw material, raw inputs. Okay, or any text scanning the data. Okay, those are called as inputting. Entering the data, like data and instruction. The instruction is also like a program. Okay, so what the computer to do? Okay, that is instruction into the computer system. Okay, this is called as the inputting. For example, I will give one example here for this, right? So what is the example here? We have one computer. Assume this is your computer system. This is your computer system. Okay, this computer system has some peripheral devices. The devices means the extra devices for this one, additional devices like keyboard. Okay, here there is a keyboard like this. This is a keyboard, and here there is a CPU. I will explain what is this computer, how it is organized, the each and everything, each and every part. Okay, don't worry. Just this is example. Okay, so this is CPU, and after that there is a mouse. Okay, there is a mouse here, like this. This is a mouse. Okay, here every computers, the modern computers have one web camera, webcam. Okay, so now come to the inputting points. What do you mean by inputting? So inputting is acquiring the or entering the data. So which you are entering the data? It may be text. Okay, so myself, my name is Raju. Okay, I want to enter that data to the computer. How? Using, here there are some buttons, R, A, J, U, anything, R, A, J, U. Okay, so these characters are the inputs. These characters are the inputs, or my name is an input to the computer. So how you are entering the data? This is called as the data. Or, so I want to give my photo to the computer. How? See, here there is a web camera. This web camera is the input device that captures my photo. Okay, so here my photo is one data or one information or one instruction to the computer. So using these devices, I am providing, I am entering my data like photo. Using keyboards, I entering my data like my name is Raju. Okay, and also here there is a mouse. There is a mouse. This is what? This is also called as input device, which performs some input task. Okay, so this is also input device. So using input devices, which will provide the entering the data, using that devices which will enter in the data, that is called as inputting to the computer, right? So that is inputting. So after that, this one, okay, so what it does? So now you are given the data to the computer. After that, what? Second function is called as storing. After inputting the function, the next step is storing the data. Okay, next function is called as, next function is what? The next function is storing. Next function is storing. Right? I hope the first one is clear. Okay, what is that? Inputting. Okay. So second one is storing. What do you mean by storing? This is also one type of process, and this is the second function of the computer. This is also type of process. It can save the data or storing the instruction or saving the data to make them readily available. Make them readable and readily available for initial or additional processing whenever you need it. Okay. So for example, assume you have one mobile. You have a smart mode. Okay. So now I want to download one image or one video or one song. Okay, why you are downloading? I want to see that picture after 2 hours, 2 weeks or next month. So just I want to download that, store in my computer or my mobile for further processing. So whenever you are needed to view, watch that movie. Okay, so that is called as storing the data. Here what is the storing data here? You are downloading the data like movie, that store in your computer, mobile, okay, in 32 GB, okay, or 64 GB. Those are called as storing devices or memory. We can say in the normal meaning memory. So those memories are called as storing devices that can store your information or data or instruction, anything, for make them readably and additional processing. Okay, additional processing, I want to watch that movie next week. So that is additional processing whenever you are required. That is called as storing. Okay. So storing means it is a process of storing the data and instruction, storing the data and instructions for further processing. That is called as the storing. That's the second type of function in the computer. What it does, after taking the input from the inputting function, okay, after taking the inputs like my image, okay, so I want to keep my image for 2 months. I want to store my image in my computer for 2 months. After that 2 months, I want to use that image, okay, for any further processing. Okay, so that is where you have to store, using storing devices, using storage devices or using storing functions. Okay, that will work. Okay, that will do that, storing the information. How you are storing? There are two types of memory in your computer. Okay, one is primary storage devices, right? Second one is secondary storage device. The primary storage device and secondary storage device. We will discuss these two in later. Okay, so these are comes in the storing devices. Okay, so next one is the processing. Okay, so next one is processing. This is storing, right? I hope this is clear to you. Okay. So second one is storing, processing. The third one is processing. Right? So what do you know processing? So processing means the performing arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or any logical operations like comparison, equal to, less than, greater than, on data. These are some operations. What are operations here? Arithmetic operations or logical operations. In the arithmetic operations, those are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, so these all things I work on our data. Okay, see, assume here using keyboard I am providing the input like 10, 9, 20. See, these two 10, 9, 20 are the inputs, the user inputs. So user wants to add these two numbers. So user wants to add these two numbers. How computer it adds? In the processing function, it takes these two numbers using input function and store it in memory using storing devices. Okay, like memory, and after that memory, for further processing, for addition, this processing is the process that access these two inputs from this memory and process it. Okay, or processing like addition of two numbers, add like 10 plus 20. So using the arithmetic operation. There are two type of operations here, arithmetic operation and logical operation. In this processing, there are two operations. Okay, one is arithmetic and logical operation. Arithmetic operation and logical operations, right? So what do you know about arithmetic operation? What do you know logical operation? If the user given any related to arithmetic operation, that is done by the arithmetic operation. Okay, if any user given the logical operation, that is done by logical operation. See, what are the arithmetic operations? You know already in PVC. Okay, addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. These are done by the arithmetic operations, right? So after that, the logical operation like this. I want to compare these two numbers. Which one is greater? Which one is smaller? If there is equal or not. So like the 10 is less than 20. The less than is means That is comparison of two numbers. That is a comparison operation for these two numbers, like less than, okay, greater than, and equal. So like this, these are available in logical operation. Here, arithmetic, add, okay, subtract, and multiplication and division. These are available in arithmetic option. So these two operations coming in the processing. Okay. So processing means the performing any arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, okay, or etc. anything, and or logical operations like comparisons like equal to, less than or greater than, where you have to perform these two on inputs data, where you have to perform these two operations, the which is given by the user, the input like 10, 9, 20, anything. It may be image, audio, whatever it may be inputs. Okay. So on data to convert them into the useful information, that is called as processing. Okay, that is called as processing. The next one is outputting. The fourth one is outputting. The next one is outputting. So what do you mean by outputting? Yes. See, listen guys. So when I am telling some important things, just you have to note down. Don't sit ideal. Okay. Don't watch like movie. Okay. So what is going on inside? So how sir is telling, how is he is explaining. So don't think like that. Just you have to observe the which concept is important, then take notes. I will provide the notes, but whenever you are listening to class, watching the class, just have to note down. Okay, just stop the videos and note down, because you will clearly understand. Okay, so next one is, fourth one is outputting. The fourth one is outputting. What do you mean by outputting? This is one process of producing the useful information or results for the user, such as printed report or visual display. That is called as outputting. Right? So this is the outputting. So how it processes the data? See, for example, the first last three functions, what it does, the first one input. So what is the input function? It takes the data like inputs from the user using some input devices like keyboard. After that, the storing device, it stores that data, and processing, it performs some task like addition of two number, whatever it may be. After that, performing that task, addition of two number, what about 30? The 10 plus 20 is 30. Okay, so where it is displayed, the 10 is 20, 10 and 20 equal to 30. Okay, what about 30? So that is displayed by the outputting devices, the outputting function. Okay, so what is the outputting here? The outputting is the process of producing or useful information or results for the user, such as printed report. It may be in printed report. When you scan that data, after that you have to print. The scanning is a input. Okay, inside some color is moving, blue color, whatever it may be, green color, that is processing. Scanning the information, that is a process. Then printout, that is the output. Or anything, addition of two number that display here, or downloading, after that view that videos, watching that videos, that displays your screen here, that is visual display. The last function is the controlling. The last one is controlling. So what do you mean by controlling? The name says that controlling. It controls or it directs or it directing the manner and sequence in which of the above operations are performed. Okay, the last four options are functions. Okay, how it will work, how it perform, how the input it takes, how the memory store the data, how it process. Those are directed by the controlling units, right? The controlling units is the manages all the functions like inputting, storing, okay, then processing and outputting. So which is done managed by this is controlling unit. The controlling unit directly all the functions, how it works, how those are works. Okay, so that is called as controlling unit. Controlling units, it directs the manner and sequence of the in which of all the above operations, okay, are performed. The how the all above or last four options are how it will be performed. That is done by the controlling. Okay, for example, here in your college, who will manage all things? The HOD or your principal. Okay, the principal, he take care of all the colleges and all the classes, the which all going inside the college. So like this, the controlling unit manages all these things. That is called as controlling unit. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Okay, the functions of computers. What are the functions? There are 5 functions. One is inputting, storing, processing, outputting and controlling. Okay, these are comes in basic organization of computers. So next class we are going to discuss the structure of computer, how it is structured or how it is organized. What is the block diagram of computer? Until we didn't see any computer diagram. Okay, previous class or today's class we didn't see any computer. So this is also computer diagram. But what is the block diagram? Okay, how it is organized? Okay, we'll discuss in next class. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, thank you.